Hey guys, imagine being able to fine tune some of the world's most powerful AI models without owning a single GPU farm and without waiting hours for mysterious black box training jobs. That's exactly what a new platform called Tinker promises to deliver. Today we're diving into what Tinker is, why it matters, and how it could change the way researchers, developers, and maybe even everyday AI tinkerers build the future of machine learning. Welcome back to Atarion News channel. Let's jump in. Tinker is a flexible API built by thinking machines, a company founded by ex OpenAI engineers and researchers. Unlike traditional click and wait training platforms, Tinker gives you low level control over training loops while running the heavy lifting in the cloud. In other words, you write your code locally in plain Python, and Tinker takes care of scaling it across GPUs, managing distributed training, and handling the messy infrastructure behind the scenes. This isn't about point and click automation, it's about giving developers both control and convenience, the freedom to experiment with algorithms while still saving time and money on hardware. Here's where Tinker stands out. Most services for fine tuning language models treat the process like a black box. You upload data, tweak a few settings, and hope for the best. But with Tinker, you can actually build your own training loop from scratch. At the core are just four simple functions: one to run forward passes and calculate gradients, another to update weights, one to generate tokens for evaluation and reinforcement learning, and finally one to checkpoint and save your progress. With just these four building blocks, you can design almost any kind of fine tuning pipeline, from supervised learning to reinforcement learning to advanced methods like RLHF or direct preference optimization. It's like having a box of Lego bricks for training AI models. And what about the models themselves? Tinker supports a wide variety of state of the art open source options. This includes Meta's Llama 3 family, ranging from the smaller 8 billion parameter models to larger variants, as well as powerful models from Qwen. Developers can fine tune them with LoRA adapters, which drastically reduce compute requirements by training only small portions of the model rather than all its billions of parameters. And here's the kicker: you're not logged in. The weights you train can be downloaded, meaning you retain full control and ownership over your model's evolution. So, why should you care? Imagine a startup working on specialized customer service bots able to fine tune a Llama model to understand their industry jargon without needing to manage expensive GPU clusters. Or picture a university research group experimenting with new reinforcement learning strategies for dialogue, made possible without the headache of infrastructure. Even independent developers could play with preference learning methods like DPO, testing new ways to align models with human values. By lowering the barrier to experimentation, Tinker could spark a new wave of AI creativity across industries, universities, and even personal projects. Now, you might be wondering how to get your hands on this. At the time of recording, Tinker is still in private beta, with a waitlist open for developers and researchers. The team has said it will be free to start, with usage based pricing introduced later. That means early adopters right now have a chance to explore it before the rest of the world. It's also worth noting who's building it. Thinking Machines, the company behind Tinker, was co-founded by people who played key roles at OpenAI. Their mission is to make advanced training infrastructure accessible, flexible, and transparent. That pedigree has caught attention for investors and the AI research community alike. With their background, Tinker isn't just another tool, it's part of a larger vision for democratizing AI development. So, what does all this mean in the big picture? If Tinker succeeds, it could change the way machine learning research is done. No more choosing between full control and full convenience. No more being locked into proprietary black boxes. Instead, developers get the freedom to tinker, to build, break, and rebuild training loops with real transparency and flexibility. And that's why Tinker isn't just another AI API. It could be the start of a new era in how we train and align large language models. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. I'm your host from Atarion News channel, and I'll see you in the next video.